Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump into this video, shall we? Oh man, it's been some tricky things going on in boxing here lately, and I gotta cover it first, because a lot of people ain't gonna lay it down like me, like The Rock said, lay the smack down on this story. And it's all about your boy Terrence Bud Crawford, Errol, the True Spence, and Sebastian Fundora. What all three of these fighters have in common is each other. And basically, they are on a path of head-on collision with one another. Well, for two of them, that is. Because right now, we are in the midst of the Sebastian Fundora Sweepstakes. And we have only two participants that are in a runner-up to get that fight with Sebastian Fundora. Alluding that Sampson, his manager, said that, hey, we only want the big fights that make sense. So, which is it? Is it Terrence Crawford that went to Puerto Rico to speak with the WBO personally and now has submitted his mandatory request to fight Sebastian Fundora? He put that out April 1st. Yeah. And WBO basically made it sound like, hey, we're going to work tirelessly to put forth this fight between Terrence Bud Crawford versus Sebastian Fundora. Yeah. Crazy, right? Because, hold on, let's rewind it like Missy Ellerbe. Rewind it and reverse it. Let's do that real quick. And remember, just this past Saturday, didn't Errol, the True Spence, get in the ring with Sebastian Fundora saying that, hey, you got the big dog now. Boy, if Errol, the True Spence, and Terrence Crawford throwing mud at each other, or most people say throwing shade at each other, or is it shade, or is it karma, or is it the fact that Ellerbe did an interview the day before the Fundora versus Tim Tszyu fight, and he said that, hey, sometimes we think fighters are superstars when they are just stars. There's boxing stars and then there's superstars. And he was basically, if you were reading between the lines, saying that, hey, Errol Spence sells more tickets than Terrence Crawford throughout his whole career. Terrence Crawford just did good with the Errol Spence fight. Maybe did good with the Black Prime fight. I don't know. The numbers never was released. We haven't even heard about Black Prime anymore since then. So we don't know if they just paid all that money for advertisement or Terrence Crawford was the only one that actually made an upside to that. Anyway, getting right back to we see how all this stuff is unfolding, and like Leonard Ellerbe said, sometimes it ain't the fight, it ain't the fans. The fans want this fight, they want this big mega fight, but sometimes the business side of it just won't allow it. Because if you really think about it, Sebastian Fundora has never really held or headed up or headlined a big pay-per-view. Never. And then you have Terrence Crawford, who has done a few pay-per-views, and I don't know if the traction was exactly what was needed or warranted, but the word is in the boxing streets is that Errol Spence still outsells Terence Crawford in a fight, in a pay-per-view. So what we're looking at is the result of Errol Spence getting in the ring with Sebastian Fundora, because you got to be authorized. You have to have approval. So he was approved to get in that ring and stand and face Sebastian Fundora. Now, hey, will the fans like that? We don't know. I know I'm going to find out after this video right here is released and the comment are pouring in. We'll finally find out what the Primetime family wants to see. Is it Sebastian Fundora, the new unified champion at 154 versus Terence Bud Crawford? Or is it Errol the Truth Spence versus Sebastian Fundora? Who knows? But time will tell. Time will tell. Because right now we got, Terence Crawford saying, nah, you know what I'm saying? Slow your roll. You got to work your way back up in line again. And, that ain't so true because, Errol Spence lost at 147. He didn't lose at 154. Him moving up to 154, testing his weight, making sure he didn't weight drain no more, this, that, and the third fight, Sebastian Fundora would be a big fight. And he said in his comments, this fight is going where? Back to Dallas. We're going back to Dallas. Dallas. We going back. Because he know that, hey, with the Mexican crowd, him and Sebastian Fundora can sell out a Dallas Cowboys stadium. I'm just thinking. Now, if the roles was reversed and we saw Sebastian Fundora versus Terence Crawford, I don't know where that fight would be. I don't know where that fight would be. It wouldn't be, in Crawford's hometown, because Sebastian Fundora got both the belts. And it ain't gonna be in, Mexico or nowhere like that, I don't think. So, like Leonard Ellerbe said, to me, the business side points to Errol Spence versus Sebastian Fundora. And a lot of people are saying that it's karma for Terence Crawford, which I hate to say that, but, a lot of people are alluding to that because they're saying that he has not given Jerron Boots Ennis the same, that Errol Spence gave to him. Because a lot of people were on the internet and around the world saying that, hey, Terence Crawford's name wasn't a superstar name until Errol Spence gave him that shot. Remember, Terence Crawford was on the outside looking in, hoping to get fights. And the biggest fight he got at 147 was who? Sean Porter. Somebody that Errol Spence had already previously beat. So it was a lot of narratives going around, buzzing all around the world saying that, hey, Errol Spence was better than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford was better than Errol Spence. But then when they both fought, we saw a one-sided loss. And, a lot of people were saying that, hey, Errol Spence's eye was messed up because they never seen him in press conferences wearing glasses leading up to the fight. They were saying that, hey, maybe during sparring he got injured and didn't want to cancel the fight because, it had already been canceled once, and canceling a second time would probably been, it would have impacted so negatively to the fight that it would have lost a lot of money. So they had to go through with the fight. That is what the narrative is in the underground streets. But I don't dib and dabble with all the rumor mill stuff. I do relay it and let y'all display it and pick it apart and do what y'all want to with it. But as for me and my house, I like to stick to the facts. And the fact of the matter is that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence both want Sebastian Fundora, and only one person is going to end up with him. And we will see if the fans, people champ, undisputed champion at 147, Terence Bud Crawford, will get that fight with Sebastian Fundora, or will it be the hometown hero of Texas, the truth, Errol Spence? Will he get that fight with Sebastian, the Tower Inferno, Fundora. We shall see. So I tell y'all right now, if you are new to the channel, you better go ahead and subscribe, like, comment on this channel. This is the hottest growing YouTube sports channel in the land, baby. I promise you, ask anybody, they tell you, you know, the most entertaining and electrifying show in the YouTube land. Yeah, so anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest, greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV, and I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, PrimetimeTalkTV.com, and copy some merch. Yeah, we got some merch up there from them legendary hustle. Man, that legendary hustle, that's a hot clothing line. Got my hoodie on the way, baby. All right, y'all, peace. Legendary.